Snav OSG, they take a little wide as they go into the turn deep. That's on board with Giancarlo Cangiano and Giovanni Carpagella, followed by Marco Panesi and Luca Nicolini in Metamarine, Pignolo 53, and then running in fourth position, Cranefield's Wine with Gino Bashir and Mark Neiman. This boat running very well. It's had some mechanical issues. Taking a look at Lucas Oil Outer Limits, they're currently running in fifth place. Joe Scrow and Nigel Hook. As we go back to our leaders. In the Super Sport category, the Ilmor-powered Seagull Shadron Spirit of the Ukraine. Aaron Chantar, Angelo Tedeschi, and Victor Shemchuk. Running in sixth position in Super Sport is the Spirit of Belgium with Micah Robin, Patrick Hubricks, and Mark Sluzny. Running at the back of the pack right now in Evolution, off the pace, but managing to hold on to the points lead overall. This is Team Silverline. As we look at them just managing to stay ahead of the Super Sport boats, our leader Seagull Shadron. The Spirit of Ukraine, as we go back to our battle for the lead in Super Sport. Snav OSG goes across the wake and the rooster tail of Cigarette Smash Poker. Cigarette Smash Poker now getting ready to catch up to lap traffic. They go across the wake. They go to the inside. They're going to try to square the turnoff. Snav OSG runs right in their wake. Oh, but the door gets slammed on Cigarette Smash Poker. Cigarette Smash Poker spins out. They spin out and they're going to lose the lead to Snav OSG as Snav OSG drives by. Cigarette Smash Poker jumps back up onto plane as they were trying to get around a Super Sport boat, went over the top of the wake and spun the boat out. They now drop back to second position as Cigarette Smash Poker spins out and loses a position. As they now drive by Blue Shaft, one of the Al and Al team boats. Cigarette Smash Poker now trying to run down Snav OSG. Snav OSG out in the lead. Cigarette Smash Poker with Luca Fendi and Matteo Nicolini. As they drive by Phoenix 8 running at the back of the pack in Super Sport. Taking a look at our leaderboard, Snav OSG in the lead, Cigarette Smash Poker in second, Metamarine Pignolo 53, followed by Cranefield's Wine. Let's take a look at that spin out one more time. You see them just go across the wake. They get the boat sideways, it high sides, and they hook the boat and completely spin it out. The boat was sliding sideways across the top of the wake as we look at it from a different angle. It rolls to the outside, flat spins, high sides, hops. This is where it's lucky the boat didn't hook and roll over. Nice job by Luca Fendi and Matteo Nicolini. As they managed to keep the boat right side up, that could have been disastrous. That only cost them a position. They managed to hold on to second place, but now Snav OSG well out in the lead. That was on board with Snav OSG as they come across the start-finish line. And that is the checkered flag for Snav OSG. They will take the win in Evolution in race number 1 here in San Benedetto del Tronto, round number 5 of the Powerboat P1 World Championship Series. And here comes Seagull Shadron, the Spirit of Ukraine. They will take the checkered flag in Super Sport for another win for the defending world champions. Snav OSG celebrating their victory. That's Giancarlo Cangiano on the deck holding the checkered flag after they've won round number 5 here in San Benedetto.
Giancarlo Cangiano set out to show how strong they could be, and helped by the spin of Cigarette Smash Poker, he managed to do just that. Metamarine Pignolo 53 was third, and then Cranefield's Wine. And it was another close race for the Supersport class as well. Seagull Shadron win this time from Bayer Attalini, who could just not close the gap to the leaders. Ico Casa third from SW1 Capital, and then the Spirit of Belgium.
Stay with us for more from the Powerboat P1 World Championship from San Benedetto del Tronto in Italy after the break. San Benedetto Del Tronto has become a tourist haven with its long sandy beaches and clean waters, so let's get back out there and rejoin the Powerboat P1 action.
Under the burning sun in Italy, the first of the two combined P1 races has been completed. And it couldn't have been a better result for the Italian fans watching the race and gathered around the podium, with 3 Italian teams occupying the podium, including the Nicolini brothers in their respective teams finishing 2nd and 3rd. But the greatest applause was for the Evolution class winners, Giovanni Carpitella and Giancarlo Cangiano.
Last time in San Benedetto wasn't a great race. Today is a real good race. I want to say I appreciate a lot the job of Giovanni, because with the flat water, it's very great.
We have only a small problem in the start, and then we catch second to cigarettes. It's a very nice race, very hard to drive for the boat and the temperature inside of the cockpit.
And it may not have been an all-Italian team winning the Supersport, but there was still great delight for Siegel Schaldron winning from Baia Attalini and Icco Casa.
OSG, il team è l'OSG Racing Team. OSG sta per Operazione San Gennaro. Sono Giovanni.
We really drive perfectly, around fantastic drive. I throttle well without any overspeed, which is always dangerous, and was a very nice victory.
Aaron, it looked to be simple today, no problems whatsoever, and it seems that everything is good with the boat now.
Yeah, we in the flat water it's difficult to win because all the boats is running well, but we take a good start, and from the beginning we take the lead and we drive well, like Angelo say, but Baia behind us is push us a lot, but we make the race and we win.
It was not a good start to the weekend for Team SW1 Capital. It was turning out to be another expensive one after again sustaining damage to their Supersport Donzi.
When we we hooked, we broke a skeg. The skeg went through the prop, which took out a prop that we'd only just bought yesterday. So we've done 2 sets of props this weekend, 2 skegs.
It was a story of expense also for the Italian Alan Al team, with both boats, the Big Sergio and Blue Shaft, breaking props.
We were so unlucky. If you think that both our boats we hit something in the water, I think it was a tree trunk, and well, you can see on that table the propellers, they are all broken, and so we had to carry on doing 40 miles an hour. It was like going fishing, and we tried to get to the end.
The Spirit of Belgium took a 5th place finish in race 1, and the driver lineup includes Mark Slusny, who's a keen extreme sportsman, and it seems the more dangerous, the better.
Well, I started off first skydiving. I was very attracted years ago. There was a movie called Point Break, and so after that I started skydiving. Then I got into sky surfing, and base jumping is really the last step.
And it's not just in the air, it's underwater too. Mark has just finished a film about swimming with sharks.
If this shark thing goes well, they've asked me to do a documentary on diving with crocodiles. So I don't know, I mean, let's first make sure I make it out alive with this thing, and then we'll see in September.
After missing the first race, Furnibo received their new Mercury engine on Saturday and set about installing it. With that done, they now had to run in the engine before they could race with it.
We need a couple of hours. It's a brand new one, so but we still have a couple of hours, so we go for it.
After Lucas Oil Outer Limits managed to get hold of a new ECU in time from the USA, they then had more problems in the first race.
No, we threw a blade on a propeller, we hit something and tore the blade completely off, took out the other blade on the other propeller, and from then on we had tremendous vibration. So the whole race, it was, I mean, there was vibration of the boat, the noise, it was just intense.
Silverline struggled to finish in 6th place at first with a problem they didn't even know they had.
On about the 3rd lap, we knew we were down on speed, and Drew noticed he had water around his legs. When I looked down myself, I saw water around my legs. The cooling water from one end to the pipe had come attached, unattached to the back of the boat, and it meant that the cooling water was filling the back of the engine bay. We pumped it out, but unfortunately it sprayed on the electrics on the starboard engine, which then cut out. So we limped around on one engine for a couple of laps.
Also at the Italian Grand Prix of the Sea was Raffaele Ciulli, the president of the UIM, who was very pleased with Powerboat P1.
What they are doing is a good example for our powerboating discipline. They are creating an excellent team of professionals, of people really motivated, plenty of enthusiasm to succeed and therefore to organize such successful events.
Stay with us for the second Powerboat P1 World Championship race from Italy after the break. The coastal resort of San Benedetto del Tronto in the Marche region of Italy. It's been action all the way so far, so let's rejoin the boats.
Heavy rain and lightning storms hit the area in the early morning, but they've moved away now. It has left the sea a little rougher, but not big water at all as the boats come out for the second time for the endurance race. And it's a longer course for the endurance race and more laps as well, with a start lap plus 13 for the Evolutions and one less for the Supersports. Here's Martin Sanborn with the action.
Thank you, Chris, and welcome to round number 6 here in San Benedetto del Tronto. This is the endurance race. We have longer laps and we have more laps. The start lap plus 13 for Evolution, the start lap plus 12 for the Supersport. It is unusually calm. Expect to see some attrition today as these boats are going to run at wide open throttle, breaking their motors, and we have a green flag. Off to an early jump, well out ahead of the pack when the green flag was thrown is Cigarette Smash Poker. Luca Fendi and Matteo Nicolini jump well out into the lead. Second place right behind them is Metamarine Pignolo 53. As we go on board the Big Sergio, they had a problem in the sprint race, but they are back up and running once more. This is on board the current points leader, Silverline, with Jan Fikowski and Drew Langdon. They are the current points leaders in Evolution as the boats all round their way towards the first turn. With Evolution and Supersport on the same race course, it is definitely going to be tight as they get there, and we look aft on the back of Snav OSG. They were the winners yesterday, and they have driven to the lead as they get to turn 1. This is on board Pignolo Metamarine, Marco Panesi and Luca Nicolini. Once again, looking aft on Snav OSG as they've now opened up a big margin. Second place, Cigarette Smash Poker. Third place, Lucas Oil Outer Limits. In fourth place, Metamarine Pignolo 53. And in fifth place is Furnibo as they all make their way around the north end of the race course. And back to our start in Supersport, picking up right where they left off yesterday's sprint race is Seagull Shadran, the Ukrainian Spirit, with Aaron Chantar, Angelo Tedeschi, and Victor Shemchuk. They are out in the lead, but coming around hard on the outside is Baia Ottolini, followed by Eco Casa. The top three boats making their way around the north end of the race course. That is Furnibo back in fifth position after they pull an all-nighter putting the boat back together. As we go on board Furnibo, oh, they hop the boat and skip it a little bit sideways.
You have an Evolution on your side. Yes.
On board Eco Casa with Shelley Jory and Adrian Chantar as we look at our top four in Evolution. Metamarine Pignolo on the outside. He is the local hometown favorite. These boats built right here in San Benedetto. Marco Panesi and Luca Nicolini. They are running in fourth position right in the wake of Lucas Oil Outer Limits. As Lucas Oil Outer Limits moves towards the wake of second place Cigarette Smash Poker, and Cranefields Wine has had a problem early on, not even able to make the actual green flag. Metamarine Pignolo 53 dives to the inside and a drive by Lucas. Lucas has got a problem. Lucas seems to have slowed down dramatically on the back straightaway as Pignolo Metamarine drives by. Now moving into third position. This is on board Snav OSG, as they are well out into the lead right now. Giancarlo Cangiano, Giovanni Carpagella. As Metamarine Pignolo 53 makes their way around the south end of the race course. This is on board Furnibo, Pierre Colpin and Frank Hemelaer. As they got a good start at the beginning and had a problem and dropped back off again. Cigarette Smash Poker trying to run down Snav OSG, running just to the outside of their weight. As our Supersports make their way towards the start-finish line. Baia Ottolini in the lead. Second place is Eco Casa. You can see he's got those throttles pinned all the way to the firewall. This is a diesel-powered Al and Al entry blue shaft. They're currently running in seventh position as we go back towards the front of the pack in Evolution, running in second place, Cigarette Smash Poker. They were in the lead in the sprint race until they spun out at the south end of the race course, giving the lead and ultimately the win to Snav OSG. Back to our lead battle in Supersport. Baia Ottolini continues to lead by a boat length over Eco Casa. That was on board Baia Ottolini as Eco Casa is running right on the inside of their wake as they go around the north end of the race course. You can see those throttles remain pinned. And back to our leaders in Evolution. Snav OSG in first place. Second place, Cigarette Smash Poker. Third place is Metamarine Pignolo 53, followed by Furnibo. Here comes the second place boat around the course right now. Giving up a little bit of distance to Snav OSG. This is Cigarette Smash Poker. Luca Fendi and Matteo Nicolini. As we go back on board Eco Casa, they are trying to run down Baia Ottolini and remain in second place. There's a couple bumps out there as a major thunderstorm is looming off to the northwest of the race course. Eco Casa, a Mercury-powered Shadran. Oh, on board Eco Casas, they get a little bit wet going on the race course. Our leader, Baia Ottolini, followed by Eco Casa. Third place, Seagull Shadran, the Ukrainian Spirit, followed by Team SW1 Capital. SW1 Capital, a Sterling-powered Donzi, trying to run down the Ilmor-powered Spirit of the Ukraine, Seagull Shadran. As we go on board, Team 26 SW1 Capital. Back to Shelley Jury and Adrian Chantar in Eco Casa. They are currently running in second position.